clear that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. A nice shot by Smith.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
It's his first trip to the line.
Personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for 2.
He's off on the first. And he's good on the second. Pass to Smith. Here's Hayward. Second shot opportunity. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer!
And credit him for understanding the situation and coming through.
And to me, the way you end quarters impacts how you end.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. You know, you take a look at the Raptors' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, coming into tonight, maybe you thought they were going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Nope, that's not the case.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
To the inside, Divac. Great start so far, 3 of 3 in this one. And Grant, when it comes to a franchise player, how much does it help to have a guy who unites the locker room?
Well, you know, B.A., when you think of guys like LeBron James or a Stephen Curry or Tim Duncan, it's not just about their play on the court, but the type of person you see in the locker room. That can rally a franchise.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks a lot, guys. Raptors coach Darko Rajakovic explained what he's looking for on the offensive end. He said, quote, it's unselfishness, ball and body movement, playing together and making each other better. Also, you have to be able to adjust. Basketball is not set in stone. If it was, it would be a recipe. Guys?
Yeah, got to roll with the punches. Thank you, Allie. Clippers trail by 3. And we're now about a minute into this second quarter of play. Here's Dampier. McDyess. Great positioning on the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Here's Harper. Pass to Hayward. 5 to shoot. Another shot. Divac can't get it to go. And this is a pretty even game right now in Toronto. Here's Dampier. And he misses the go-ahead basket. And Doris, the Clippers coach, Ty Lue, considered to be one of the master tacticians on the NBA sidelines.
And B.A., a lot goes into that. It's not just the adjustments in game or the play calling in late game situations. It's also the fact that this guy understands how to communicate with players, how to hold them to a high degree of accountability, and walk that line between demanding and being supportive. He is one of the game's sharpest minds.
And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
And good luck stopping that. Giannis just makes it look so easy.
On the wing, Bryant. Offline with a 3.
Well, I don't love his shot selection tonight. You've got to work for better looks.
Mullen can't get it to go. Clippers trail by 4. Bryant with it. He's picked up by Lillard. Pass to Nash. Here's Bryant. Great D that time from Antetokounmpo.
He just can't find a consistent way to score, and this team could certainly use it.
Here's Mullen. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist. And now it's a 6-point Toronto lead.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Lillard outside. Going inside. Lillard for two.
Inside, Lillard can deliver. He's a skilled finisher.
And Bryant, here we go. Shoots over Beal. Bryant, no good. Raptors lead by 8. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Tries again. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. And it's the Raptors with the ball. They lead by 8. Biggest lead of the game.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. So both teams making some changes here. Clippers trail by 10. Here's Nash. He's got 5. Pass to McDyess. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. One thing people notice about Dylan Harper, he loves to get going downhill.
Yeah, he delights in bullying his way through a defense, using a blend of speed and size to get to where he wants to go.
Tips it up, controls the rebound and the putback. McDyess has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Great anticipation off the missed shot.
Oh, his timing was impeccable. Here's Oakley. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work. Nothing going his way. Boy, it feels like he's forcing it and to no avail.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Out of bounds, it'll be Toronto's ball.
One of those nights where the wheels come off, nerves seem to be playing a factor.
And Ingram has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. It's a 14-point game. Pass to Chandler. Here's Lewis. Off target from outside.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
He takes it in. Dampier misses. Here's Toronto with the ball. They're on a 19-6 run. Here's Lewis. That three's off the mark.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Pass to Vandeweghe. Here's Ilgauskas. 6 on the shot clock. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Terrific move. He sees the opening and doesn't hesitate.
Here's Harper. He has 7. Lays it up and banks it in. Harper's got 9.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Pass to Smith. Driving in. And there it is for him.
Assist goes to Louis Dampier.
7 seconds left to the second period. And here's Ingram from the arc. And so it's the Toronto Raptors now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. We'll be right back with you shortly. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Toronto leading by 12. Pass to Chandler. Gilmore grabs the miss. There's the drive. Take it away. Here's Chandler. No made baskets yet. Here's Oakley. Covered by Love. Knocked away. Pass to Lewis. Shot clock at 5. Here's Chandler. Got it off in time to beat the shot clock, but it's no good. Here's Bryant. Plenty of space. And the Clippers again with a bucket. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
Harper. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Just showcasing his athleticism on that jam. Harper loves rising up and dropping the hammer.
Bryant, no good. Raptors lead by 12. Here's Ingram. Soft touch off the glass. Ingram's got his first points of the game.
Anytime Ingram gets a look that close in, it's a great trip down the floor.
Boy, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go. Pass to Lewis. Toronto passing it around. Second chance shot. That one's good on the sweet setup by Ingram.
We know Ingram as a scorer, but Brandon's really worked on his passing game over the years.
Yep, that one goes. Bryant's got 4 points in the quarter.
Boy, easy pickings from that distance. More of that, please.
Los Angeles shooting their second and third shots at the line here. You throw good. Bryant.
Kobe Bryant. 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Bryant.
This is definitely not the guy to foul. He loves getting to the free throw line.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Now Los Angeles moving it up. Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit. Bryant's got 15 points.
Well, that's a bad shot until it goes through the net.
Pass to Robinson. Inside. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Terrific energy at both ends to sustain this run.
They found their composure on both ends of the floor, and that is what triggered this run.
Now Los Angeles moving it up. Gervin, no good. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Oh, don't let Giannis in.
You can see the level of attention Bradley Beal draws. This guy is so heady finding the open teammate.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks. Giannis Antetokounmpo talked about what keeps him going. He said the most important thing is to stay humble. At the end of the day, I realized that I wasn't supposed to be here. I'm just happy, and I always want to be better and do better for my team. And that's what gives me joy. Back to you.
You got to respect that mindset. Allie, we appreciate the report.
Yeah, just catching your teammate in stride right there, that makes the game easy.
And Grant, for everything else he's accomplished, Giannis hasn't quite mastered the three-point shot.
And you know, he hasn't had to, B.A. You want him inside, hitting on those high percentages, shutting down the lane defensively, and of course, controlling the boards.
And Lillard gets it to go. Clippers trail by 7. And comes to help. The putback. Up top, Bryant. Goes back up. Count it. Bryant's got 12 points in just the second half.
I love his approach and attitude right now, doing everything he can to keep his team in it.
Down low. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here.
Zydrunas Ilgauskas. David West.
Here's Mullen. Fires in the triple. Mullen's got 7.
These kinds of defensive breakdowns drive coaches crazy.
Pass to Ilgauskas. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. They pinned that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
He hits the second from the line. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Raptors. They've led by as many as 14. Pass to Mullen. Now Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Here's Dampier. Driving inside. And he gets the bucket. Dampier's gotten his second bucket on the night. Beal outside. .11 left in the third quarter.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Second team foul.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Give him 8 points now. Shot clock at 6. And Giannis throws it down.
Yeah, and this speaks to how strong Giannis is. Able to still convert despite the physical defense.
Toronto shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. Out to Lillard. Here's Vandeweghe. And again, it's the Clippers.
They've made things hard on themselves, going cold in the first half, but they've been warming up since.
There's 38 seconds left in the third. Inside. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. Drills it from deep. Now just a 4-point Raptor lead.
In full-on catch-up mode, they're raining threes right now.
Pass to Mullen. Antetokounmpo outside. Oh, he's a menace in the paint. Antetokounmpo.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. 7 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Ilgauskas. Beyond the arc. Giannis Antetokounmpo has been on display for Toronto. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. And more NBA action on 2K Sports. Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Clippers trail by 6. Here's Goodrich. Here's Dampier. And down it goes. 2 points.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
Murphy attacks. And he comes up with a bucket. And here are the Clippers now. Pass to Goodrich. Out to the wing. Here's Ilgauskas. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. Pass to Goodrich. 5 on the clock. Here's Vandeweghe. And the Clippers again with a bucket.
Just a bad time for a defensive breakdown. And he really took advantage.
We call that execution, getting the ball to the right guy where he can do some damage.
Here's Caldwell. To the middle. Here's Lewis. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass. And the Raptors lead by 6. So it's Los Angeles now. Pass to Vandeweghe. From outside, off the mark.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
There's the foul to try to stop the break. But that'll be a clear path foul. They'll get a free throw and possession here. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Raptors?
They feel like they have an advantage inside, and so far they have done an excellent job exploiting it.
And another theme in this game to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
Going inside, and it's good for 2.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, you'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Pass to Hayward. From the high post. The Clippers grab the miss. Here's Bryant to the paint. And here's Love. Kicks it out to Bryant. Sinks it from distance. Bryant's got 15 points here in the second half.
That's 2 triples for him. 1 in the first, 1 in the second.
Here's Harper. Out to Hayward. It's stolen by Love. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Back to Hayward. Shoots. Will not go. Misses off the front iron.
You know, things haven't clicked for him offensively, but other guys around him, give them credit. They're filling in the gaps.
Bryant outside. From the arc. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
Boy, after making 1-3 in the first half, he's knocked down 2 in the second.
Raptors lead by 4. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. 6 to shoot. Out left to the wing. Stolen by Bryant. Into the lane. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Oh, he dropped it straight in.
And they've really relied on him down the stretch.
And the Raptors with some changes.
First team foul. Shooting for the Clippers, Kobe Bryant. At the line.
Now here's Lillard. Now on to Kupo. And he powers it down. One-handed.
And he is just showing off right now. He's giving you leadership. Giannis just takes pride in stepping up and hitting those big shots.
Beal with it. Now guarded by Bryant. Beal attacking. Book it! Clippers trail by 6. Lots of room. And he gets the jumper to fall.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And this is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time. That's a breakdown defensively right there, folks. He just could not make them pay.
Robinson rips down the board.
Every possession counts for them right now. That's not going to get it done.
Kevin Love. First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Raptors.
Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though.
Taking 2 shots.
And no luck that time either. Clippers trail by 4. It's Bryant with a drive.
One-handed tomahawk. That's a guaranteed highlight, B.A.
Check out the bench. They flew out of their seats after that. 1:16 left to play in the 4th. Clock at 6. Here's Robinson. Oh, he leaves no question.
And I love the balance for Lillard between scoring and passing. That time, finding his teammate for the great look.
Puts one up from 19. That misses. Oh, missed on the tray. And they go to the intentional foul.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
He drops the first one, and that puts him up 5. And he's unable to get the second one. So it's the Clippers now. Oh, the long ball, no good. And that's an intentional foul.
First personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for your Raptors. David Viagra Robinson.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And he's able to hit the second one. And that increases the lead to 6. And Ty Lue has called a timeout, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. Turning here to our analysts, what elements become the primary keys at this point?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
They need to score, and they need to do it quickly, but it is still possible here.
And Antetokounmpo over to help. Puts up the tray. The putback. Just in time with the putback.
Those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
15 foul.
First free throw is good. And that puts him up 5.
Taking 2 shots.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. And here are the Clippers now. It's money from deep.
Oh, in pressure moments, he's a guy you trust to make big shots.
And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
Bradley Beal taking 2 shots.
And the second of 2 is good. And that makes it a 3-point lead. And Ty Lue has called a timeout. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. From a coaching perspective, what are the keys to focus on here?
Tricky situation here. They need some kind of bucket to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a three-pointer or a score quickly and take the foul.
To tie it up. The 3 is off. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
And that should do it. No miracle comeback tonight, but boy,